Hey there, reptile lovers. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to reptile keeping, you might be wondering how to create a care routine that covers all your pet's needs without getting overwhelming. Reptiles can have specific needs for food, light, heat, and even humidity, and keeping a routine can make all of this so much easier. In this video, I'll break down a 5-step care routine for new owners that keeps things simple and effective. Let's jump right in. Let's start with the basics: feeding. Every reptile species has different dietary needs and feeding schedules, and the first thing to know is your reptile's specific requirements. For example, a ball python only needs a meal every 1 or 2 weeks, while a bearded dragon requires daily fresh veggies and live insects a few times a week. Understanding their natural diet is key to setting up a balanced routine. A simple way to stay on top of this is to create a feeding chart where you can track feeding days, meal sizes, and any supplements they need, like calcium or vitamins. This also helps you avoid overfeeding or missing a meal. Keeping it consistent helps your reptile settle into a predictable routine and supports healthy digestion. Next up, let's talk about lighting and temperature control. Reptiles are cold-blooded, meaning they need external heat sources to regulate their body temperature. The right lighting and heating setup varies depending on the species, but in general, you'll need a basking area for warmth, a UVB light, and a cooler area within the enclosure to create a temperature gradient. Setting up a timer for your lights ensures your reptile gets a natural day-night cycle. Diurnal reptiles like bearded dragons and turtles need about 10 to 12 hours of UV light a day, which helps them synthesize D3 and absorb calcium. Be sure to check your basking spot daily with a thermometer or temp gun to maintain the right temperatures. And for night warmth, you can use something like a ceramic heat emitter, which gives off heat without any light. This keeps everything nice and stable. Hydration and humidity go hand in hand, especially for tropical reptiles. Many species require a specific humidity level to stay healthy, and providing fresh water every day is very important too. For instance, a chameleon needs high humidity and frequent misting, while a leopard gecko thrives in a little bit drier climate. A hydrometer helps you monitor humidity levels so you can adjust as needed. Some reptiles, like tortoises and certain lizards, also benefit from a weekly soak depending on the species and can help with hydration and shedding. Taking a few seconds each day to mist or fill a water dish makes a big difference in their well-being. Keeping your reptile's habitat clean is also essential for their health. This doesn't mean a full clean out every day, but it does mean taking the time to do daily spot cleans, remove any waste or leftover food daily, as it prevents bacteria buildup and keeps your pet space comfortable. Once a week, plan to wipe down surfaces, and about once a month, a full clean out of the enclosure is a good idea. Unless you have a bioactive setup, of course. This includes replacing substrate, disinfecting decorations, and ensuring there's no buildup of bacteria or mold. Routine cleaning keeps the enclosure safe and stress-free for your reptile. Spending a few minutes each day observing your reptile is an important part of your routine. This doesn't just help you bond with them, it's also an opportunity to notice any signs of stress or illness, like changes in appetite, unusual behavior, or physical symptoms. Handling your reptile at least once a week can help with bonding, if they're a species that's okay with handling, like a bearded dragon or a ball python. During these checks, look for any physical issues, such as changes in their skin, difficulty breathing, or lack of movement. These are signs that they might need a trip to the vet. Observing them daily helps you spot anything unusual early on. And there you have it. A simple but effective routine to keep your reptile healthy and happy, from feeding schedules and lighting to cleaning and observation. These 5 steps are all it takes to set up a consistent care routine. With a little bit of practice, these habits will become second nature and keep your pet thriving. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more reptile care tips, and leave a comment about your own care routine or any questions you have. Thanks for watching, and happy keeping.